still getting ready.
I'm trying.
Welcome back. I'm Joe.
I'm Holly.
And together we are
Jolly.
Jolly. All right, guys, you asked for it. You got it. Yes.
Yes.
Yes is here on Jolly
yes.
Reactions. I've never heard of Yes, never heard Yes.
Nope.
So this will be our first time for me. I'm excited to get into it. Yeah, wow. So this is a very requested one. But before we get into it, ask you please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just a small little humble channel trying to grow.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Sean. Hey, Dawn.
Yeah, and I'll do it for you. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when we post our stuff every day. Would you like to do it?
Make sure you hit that bell so you'll get notified of our daily content, our shorts, and our live streams that we do every night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we go through the greatest albums of all time.
And apparently this is one of them, and I've been looking forward to this. It has 3 songs on it, only 3.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, I think each one of them's like 18 minutes long or 20 minutes long or something like this. But tonight we're diving into something legendary. If you enjoy this stream and want to support, Super Chats are the way to go. Feel free to throw it down below anytime during the show. It helps us keep going and do more of these. Helps keep the music flowing. Lets us do more full album relaxers just like this. And plus, we'll shout you out, of course, as always.
Yeah, and if you know a little bit about Yes, let us know too, because like we said, we have no clue. Nothing about Yes. First time ever
hearing
of them. I don't think I've ever heard any songs by them. I don't know. So tonight we're reacting to one of the most iconic albums in the history of progressive rock, which I didn't know was a thing until we started listening to other bands.
Yeah. And this is Close to the Edge by Yes, a record that challenged what rock music could be.
Released on September the 13th, 1972. This is their 5th studio album, and while it only has 3 tracks, it is often regarded as their masterpiece.
Yep, it marked the peak of their classic lineup. John Anderson on vocals.
Okay.
Steve Howe on guitar, Chris Squire on bass, Rick Wakeman on keyboards, and Bill Bruford on drums. It says, who left the band right after this album?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, that's interesting.
And that lineup absolutely cooked on this one. Complex structures, philosophical lyrics, and some of the most intricate musicianship of any band in the 70s.
Yep, and this first track is called Boop Boop Boop, Close to the Edge. Wow. Let's kick things off with the title track and this beast of an album.
Do you have their lyrics you can pull up, or you want me
Close to the Edge? You can pull them up on there. That'd be great.
Okay.
And just ignore Streamlabs. It don't like caps for some reason. I don't know. It's
I don't
crazy.
Understand it.
Just ignore Streamlabs. I've took its teeth out. It can't stop you.
Right.
Don't think it will do is prevent profanity. But all right, let's go. 18 minutes, 38 seconds long.
So what's this? This first one's called Close to the Edge?
Okay. Yes, Close to the Edge. Wow. It's going.
I'm excited.
I am too. All right, let's go.
Oh, wow. A lot of lyrics.
Oh, wow. Well, that's exactly what I want to hear. Should I have lyrics on this one? Do you guys need it? Oh, coming in soft. If you don't buy some Yes stuff, you can check out that shopping icon in there. It's got some good stuff in there for Yes.
Yes, please do. Oh, I love this already.
It's a capital offense.
Woo. Man.
Digging it. Yeah. Oh, is it empty?
Wow.
Steve Powell. Okay.
Great beat. Man.
Yeah. Wow.
An assassin points to know and eating every single one. The cue of Kenny's altars like the music of the sun. And take away the plane in which we move and choose the course you're on.
I'll throw this up here for you guys.
Cross the line around the changes of the summer, reaching out to call the color of the sky. Pass around a moment, clothed in mornings faster than we see. Getting over all the time I had to worry, leaving all the changes far from far behind. We relieve the tension only to find out the master's name. Down at the edge, round by the corner, close to the edge, just by the river. Seasons will pass you by. I get up,
Man.
I get down. Now that it's all over and done, now that you're fine, now that you're home. My eyes convinced eclipse with the younger moon and tang we love. It changes almost rain and makes clear light from above. I crucify my hate and held the world within my hand. There's you, the time, the logic, all the reasons we don't understand. Sad currents claim the victim standing still for all to see. As on the move, the Duke approach to overlook the sea. The sense that called the lies and told the reasons we understood to be. Down at the end, close by a river, close to the edge, round by the corner.
And this is great.
Wow.
I'm watching it.
Close to the end, down by the corner, down at the edge, round by the river.
Yes.
Sudden cold shouldn't take away the startled memory. All in all, the journey takes you all the way. As apart from any reality that you've ever seen and known. Guessing problems only to deceive the mention. Passing past the climb halfway into the void. As we cross from side to side, we hear
Y'all, I love this. This is awesome.
Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. This is exactly my kind of stuff.
You're like drips of water, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, wow. The song's blowing my mind, guys.
What's making the deep noise?
You can clearly see the ladies overlooking, saying that you take the blame for the crucifixion of her own again.
Wow.
Oh, man.
To million people barely satisfied. 200 women watch one woman cry today. The eyes of honesty cannot change. How many men do we deceive?
Wow.
I get up, I get down, I get up, I get down.
Beautiful.
In charge of who is there, in charge of me. Do I look on blinded and say I see no way? The truth is written all along the page. How old will I be before I come of age?
Thanks, Sean.
For you, I get up, I get down, I get up, I get down, I get up, I get down.
Man.
I get down, I get up, I get down.
Fantastic. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
What? Woo! Oh my God. Just change. Like that. Man. Woo!
Sound the flute welcome.
Time between the notes relates the color to the scenes. A constant vogue of triumphs dislocate man, so it seems. And space between the focus shape, a send knowledge of love. A song and chant develop time, no social temperance rules above. Then according to the man who showed his outstretched arms to space, he turned around and pointed, revealing all the human race. I shook my head and smiled and whispered, knowing all about the place.
On the hill we build the silence of the valley, got to witness cycles only of the past. And we reach all this with movements in between the sun and line. Close to the edge, down by the rainbow. Down at the end, down by the corner. Seasons will pass you by. Now that it's all over and out, go to the sea, right to the sun, now that you find what you want. Seasons will pass you by. I get up, I get down.
Oh my God. Johnny, welcome. Oh my God.
Fantastic.
Woo. I ain't missing none of this. I'm gonna wait.
Birds chirping.
Yeah.
Oh, down by the
Birds.
river.
Yeah, down by the river. Wow.
Man, that song alone was a 10
Oh my
or
God.
more. But, 10 sides would go.
All right, guys, I am shook.
I am too.
That was amazing.
Oh, wow. I was not
yes.
expecting that.
Yes, thank you,
I don't know
Ronnie,
what
for
I was
suggesting
expecting,
that.
but not that.
That was
And we already went. That was like a 13-minute song or something, or
18.
whatever. 18.
That was an
It
18-minute
didn't feel like
song.
it. It was just like.
And I'm like, oh my God, what did I just hear?
And why haven't I ever heard that?
Yeah, why are you guys keeping this such a secret?
Were they not big here in America? I don't know. I don't know.
I wasn't around back then, but I would imagine, oh my God, this is a masterpiece. This was wonderful.
Wendell
Holy
said he was
shit.
about to cry. I felt like that during the organ
I know.
scene.
I think I gained 10 IQ points just listening to that song. Oh my goodness.
One of them said that the guy who plays the
Keyboards.
keys wore a cape during the show. It just made me think of
I'm going to start wearing a cape during my
the
show.
Phantom of the Opera, because of that. That was
Give me one of these.
fantastic.
Yeah, man, that was fantastic. I loved it.
Oh, I loved it too.
And to be an introduction to Yes like that. I mean, where were
Yeah.
you guys when the first time you ever heard Yes? The first time I ever heard Yes, I was listening to it with you.
I know.
And it was just then.
Man.
Look at my first time ever hearing
Why
Yes.
was it hidden from us? I don't understand.
I know. I felt like I've been cheated. That's the way I felt
like,
with Rush, too.
Did they have like a popular song that we've just never, we're not thinking of, y'all?
I don't know. I
I'm not
have
saying
never
this one
heard.
wasn't popular. I'm just saying like something mainstream that maybe we would know, because I haven't looked them up.
Maybe like it was more popular overseas or something.
I don't know.
I have no idea, but that was amazing, and I gotta give you guys a big shout out for that
Thanks,
one
guys.
for recommending that.
Thanks for it's been a gosh. I mean, everybody's been actually requesting.
Yeah, he
that.
said Wendell said it was a groundbreaking masterpiece that shook the prog world on his head. I would imagine that's the way I feel.
You break out with that, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Damn, that done took me down a
I'm
roller coaster
excited
of
for
emotions.
the next two,
I know, and there's two more, and they
only
wrote them.
3 altogether.
Yeah, and who releases an album with 3 songs? And one of them's like 20 minutes long, and the other one's 20 minutes long. I
Yes,
mean,
it does.
that was
That's it.
record breaking for the time. I mean, that was truly, you're coming out of a time where songs were shortly before that 2 minutes long.
I know, yeah.
And then you break out with a 20-minute long song. I'm truly amazed.
And you had an album.
Yes.
They
yes.
actually let you put it on an album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's popular like where you guys are, but in the southern U.S., I've never heard of anybody ever saying, let's listen to Yes.
I haven't either.
And they were missing out. They're missing out. See,
But
that's
to
why
be
this channel's
fair-
great. Let's grab them from the past, bring them back, and say, here, guys, check out this.
Well, to be fair, though, I had never heard of Rush either. And then when I started
No.
asking people, they're like, yeah, I heard of Rush. I'm like, well, why didn't you ever tell me? But I did hear the Tom Sawyer song,
Why did you keep
which
this to
I didn't
yourself?
know was Rush, if that makes sense. Like, that's the only song that I could think of that was kind of mainstream that I knew. But
Yeah,
I didn't know it was Rush. I just knew the song,
yeah,
if that
and
makes sense.
yeah, exactly. Well, this next one's called
Oh,
"And You
so
and I,"
good.
and I am looking forward to this one. It says this is an emotional centerpiece
Do I need to
of
get tissues?
the album, a deeply moving
Am I
and
gonna cry?
romantic piece with 4
Oh,
sections.
Am I going to cry, y'all?
She might just do it. Bust the
I'm a
tear out.
hormonal woman over here.
Is
I
that
might have to get some tissues.
Said it starts with
Gosh.
acoustic guitar and swells into orchestral beauty. It's about love, time, and mortality.
Oh my God!
And you really
know
feel
I
this
might cry
one.
then. Mortality. Take that.
So Rick Wakeman's Mellotron
Mellotron?
work here is gorgeous. This is Yes at their most heartfelt. Wow, let's get into it. I can't wait.
Okay.
Sounds like a little music box.
A man can see the moment's answers to the dream. Stay in the flowers daily, sensing all the themes. As a foundation left to create the spiral aim, a movement regained and regarded both the same. All complete in the sight of seeds of life with you. Changed only for a sight, the sound of space agreed. Between the picture of time behind the face of need. Coming quickly to terms of all expression laid. Emotion revealed is the ocean made. All complete in the sight of seeds of life with you. Oh, come and take it close. There is something that you know. You must walk into the corner of life together. Just another earth. Hey, won't I don't dream what tell you what you
Wow.
and you and I climb over the sea to the valley. And you and I reach out for reasons to
Oh, wow.
Wow.
coming quickly to terms of all expression laid. Emotion revealed as the ocean made. As the movement regained and regarded both the same. All complete in the sight of seeds of life with you.
Wow.
That's crazy. Man.
Oh, wow.
that acoustic. It's nice. With that, it's better.
Sat preacher nailed upon the colored door of time. Insane teacher, be there reminded of the rhyme. There'll be no mutant enemy we shall certify. Political ends, our sad remains will die. Reach out as forward taste begin to enter you. I listened hard but could not see. Light tempo change I found inside me. The preacher training on to lose his name. The teacher travels asking to be shown the same. In the end we'll agree, we'll accept, we'll immortalize that the truth of the man maturing in his eyes. All complete in the sight of seeds of life with you.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Whoop, whoop.
Coming quickly to terms of all expression made. As the moment began to regard it both the same. Emotion revealed as the ocean made. I'll clear up future morning, evening, nights with you.
And you and I clear crossing the shapes of the morning. And you and I reach over the sun for the river.
Wow,
Wow.
man.
And you and I glide clearer towards the movement. And you and I gold over valleys of endless sea.
Wow. Oh my God. Ah,
Oh, that was really beautiful.
that was absolutely fantastic. So what that was, I am amazed. I'm amazed.
Flabbergasted.
I'm flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. Oh
I
my
don't
God.
either. That was just great. Honestly.
I took the ending the way that I think it's kind of one of them songs where everybody can kind of take it as you will, you know. But to me, it reminded me of the end when we're all on the other side. That's kind of the way I thought of it, like it's crossing over the river, you know. And the one day that
That was neat.
we all don't have to cross over no more. You know, you only got to do it once. But wow,
Man.
what an amazing, amazing song.
That was like a whole journey on.
I know, and I love the way
That's
that
awesome.
they don't repeat the same things. I love the way
Yeah.
that there's like 100 lyrics, 1,000 lyrics in there. You know, they're not just saying they got the same, of course, hook that's going to draw you back. But yeah, I love the way that it keeps going. You know, like it's a
it's not like
story.
repetitive.
It's not
That's what you're saying.
repetitive.
I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Because I
Yeah.
can't stand that when you have a song that's only got like 5 lyrics. And
Yeah.
you're like, is Tim as long? There's only saying 5 things over and over. I love that about this.
And
I love that about
instrumentals.
Rush, where Rush, will tell whole stories.
Yeah.
I love the storytelling albums. That's really what I dig. And man, I appreciate you guys being here. We got one more to go through on this.
I know. I can't believe it. Only one more to go.
Yeah, it was kind of dreamlike.
I
That
just-
one was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
it kind of made me think of it was like dreamlike or something.
It was emotional, like it said, and then it was also just like a journey, like
Yeah,
A
it really
life.
was.
or something.
And
Yeah.
this next one's called Khatru. I know
Siberian.
Oh,
Khatru, I
Siberian
guess that's what it is.
Khatru? Siberian Khatru?
Could be that.
Khatru? I know you guys will tell me how it's spelled. Throw it in the comments. Let me know how I'm messing it up. I know that one guy's name was Hal, not Howie now.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure to include that. But yeah, it's time to close this album with the most upbeat and funky track. Siberian Khatru.
I gotta prepare myself then, because I love that first one. Then the second one was, more mellow, just kind of like chill out and everything.
Yeah,
And now
I know.
it says
And
upbeat, so
yeah, make sure you guys subscribe and join us tomorrow night, 6
Yes.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S.
we
time.
have a lot
Same
of
time
fun
we do
on
here. And
we
hit
do
that
a
bell so you
different
get
album
notified.
every single night.
Yeah, every single album. I go through the
so-
best albums of all time.
And if you
including
have
this one.
one, throw it in send it to us.
Yes,
The chats, they go away.
but I remember
But
it.
if you comment it on one of our things or just send it to it in a message, we'll get to it. We're working on different
Yes.
nights too, because we have Beatles night, Rush night, Stones night, Pink Floyd night.
Yes,
and then we
tomorrow is Rolling Stones night.
Yeah.
Make sure you join us
That's
for
gonna
that.
be fun.
That's going to be fun too. But yeah, we find our best albums through you because
Yep.
you got to remember we weren't
weren't
alive. I was just
We weren't born,
Yeah, I wasn't born. In
Not that
when
we're
this was
babies.
popular.
but
Yeah, and I'm looking for the greatest music of all time. So throw me your favorite bands in the comments, and I'll review them. That's how I found all these awesome stuff. And I'm on a music journey.
Yeah.
I spent 20 years really listening to the same thing repetitively. 90s Southern American country music. It's really all I listen to. So I've got like a whole world of music
lots of
to
Toby
explore.
Keith
And
George
it's
Strait.
epic to be able to share this journey with you guys and take
Yes.
you on this musical journey with me.
It's fun. I
Let
enjoy
me-
this too.
I'm growing and you're following me as I grow.
He's the master of this ship.
Well, not
Or
really.
The captain.
Y'all's the captain of this ship.
Whatever.
I'm just along for the ride. Point me in the direction. I need a navigator. But this one says a little more cryptic. The lyrics are kind of abstract,
Okay.
but the rhythm section drives it like crazy.
All right. Man,
Says-
I'm excited.
It's like jazz funk meets baroque rock,
Rock.
baroque rock meets sci-fi poetry, and somehow it all works.
Ooh, you like them sci-fi songs.
I
Y'all
do.
just hit his nerd dar on that one.
I know. I am a big nerd.
Man.
I'm king nerd. All right, let's get into it. I can't wait to hear this one.
Oh, but it's got bass too.
Fantastic.
beat, y'all.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. Man. Woo.
Hold down the window, hold out the morning that comes into view. Warm side tower, green leaves reveal the outspoken Khatru.
Khatru. It's called Khatru. Woo.
goodness, guys. Amazing.
That
Woo.
was great.
That was great. I thank you.
Jam out to that.
Yeah, and thank
Again.
you, Ronnie, for suggesting. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Man.
goodness! Big shout out to you.
Woo.
I loved it. There will be more yes coming. There's going to be more yes
That's
coming.
a yes from us.
That's a yes from me. What would
yes
you rate
from
this album?
Jolly. I'm giving it a 10.
I'm giving it a
Sure.
10. That was a
What the heck?
masterpiece.
I loved it.
Yes, my favorite part of that last one was the harpsichord.
Yeah, that was great. I
That
liked it
was
too.
fantastic.
And I like the drum. I like the snare.
Yeah, the
there
drummer,
toward- well, I mean, all of it.
every
was
single
good, but
bit
I'm
of
just
that
saying,
was
like,
just
things that stood
wonderful.
out.
That was just wonderful. I wonder if
Man.
it took them like 400 takes or if they just pounded that one out in like 5. Because, oh my God, that was a masterpiece. This whole
Yeah.
album was a masterpiece.
I know.
This whole album
liked
was
it.
just incredible. Holy shit.
Gosh.
My mind is blown. Thank you,
Woo!
guys. You have got my yes cherry popped. Pow!
Gosh.
I don't know, man. Woo! Guess my ear aneurysm or something over here, or an eargasm. I don't know what happened here. Be like eargasm all over the place.
Well, there
that
was a lot
wonderful.
going on. There was
wonderful.
actually a lot of instruments on these tracks.
Yes.
Or
there
maybe
was-
they wasn't, but maybe
was
there
so
it
many.
just seemed like there was just because of how they changed the songs up, like the tunes and the melodies and all that stuff, because it sounded like you had like 5 or 6 different songs kind of like thrown
Jammed
into
in.
one to make a
but it made a cohesive
like
melody.
a puzzle.
It didn't sound like chaos, like
Yeah.
the Beatles Revolution #9.
And we don't-
Where it was just chaos. You had everything just thrown in.
well, that was a soundboard, remember?
Yeah, that was a collage, sound collage.
Yeah, sound collage, whatever.
Yeah, but this was a bunch of instruments, but they sounded wonderful. It sounded like an orchestra. It was very, oh my God, words fail me. Words fail me, guys.
I have to go back through and let me see who did what, like who was the singer and who was the writer or
Okay,
whatever,
it's,
the drums and stuff.
Yeah, and that Mellotron was wonderful.
Mellotron. I don't even know what Mellotron is.
Okay, I'll go after the show and show her. I'll show her what it was. That organ in these other songs,
Was it was
amazing.
probably just a keyboard though. On a
Yeah, it
organ
probably
setting.
was. It
Y'all-
probably was.
Y'all know. I mean,
Yeah, but that man was just a master
Sean
on
said
it.
one of his smoking albums.
Hell yeah! I hope you smoked for this one. Absolutely.
Man,
This would be a great. I hope all y'all had to listen to this, man. That would have just made it 50 times better. I wished I lived in a state where that was possible, but I don't.
So, and Wendell said Steve was adding a bit of Wes Montgomery jazz guitar lines at the end there.
Oh yeah.
It did. I did feel kind of like some jazz up in there.
Okay, so you had John Anderson on vocals,
Okay, should be easy to remember.
Steve Howe on guitar,
Okay,
Chris Squire on bass.
which I could hear some of that bass. I like.
Yeah, that bass was great. That bass was great. I like a slap of the bass. Rick Wakeman on the keyboards
Okay,
and Bill Bruford on drums.
okay.
And so,
I know I'm not going to remember that again, but I was just trying to put it in my brain.
yeah, she's trying to start to memorize it.
Yeah, I loved John Anderson's voice.
Yes.
And that might be easy to remember because of the country John Anderson.
Yeah,
did,
there's
so
2
it's
John
kinda like
Andersons,
that.
if y'all don't know.
But
And the other one sounds nothing like this, I assure you.
no.
she,
He's
don't
got
even,
his own.
she don't even like the other John Anderson.
Well, that's not true. I just,
She likes this one, but not the other
this
one.
one, his voice was beautiful. Like I do want to hear some more, just to hear
So,
some of his voice.
I know some of you guys said that they inspired Rush. This band did, and that's very interesting to me.
I mean, I could probably feel that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could tell. You could tell there's kind of a similarity, but I would assume
I don't know. I don't really think
the
so.
storytelling, the
Maybe.
beat, the progressive rock beat. You know
Honestly,
what I'm saying?
what does progressive rock mean, y'all? I don't know.
Well, it doesn't really sound like the Beatles, for instance. I mean, it kind of does, but it's later on.
I mean,
It's got some keyboards
there's
thrown
certain
in.
groups that are considered progressive rock.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I
And-
mean, what does y'all can throw it on there.
Yeah,
what
feel free
does
to throw it on
progressive rock mean? I should do more research for y'all, but I
Yeah,
don't.
you should.
I like being told what it is because I'm a newbie. And I'm like, I just want to listen to it and have a good time. And
Teach us, oh wise ones.
Yeah, I'm not the teacher yet. Maybe later on, way down the line.
Oh man, that was fantastic,
I
guys.
did enjoy this album.
I did too. I enjoyed it
enjoyed it.
immensely. Hey, make sure you guys come back and check us out, subscribe, and like, subscribe if you
Ring
haven't
the bell.
already. Ring that bell so you get notified when we do our live streams, which is every single day, 6 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern Standard Time. We have days that we do it, and you'll see it on this end screen. Monday is Rolling Stones Day.
Yeah.
Tuesday is, what's it, Wild Card? No, it's
Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Tuesday's Pink Floyd night.
And wasn't he saying that
Wednesday's
it's because
Beatles.
we have started going through their albums from when they were released.
Yes.
So that's how come we're doing certain nights dedicated to certain bands
Yes.
right now. And Yes may eventually come into a category to where we go
Yeah, I
from
don't know
their
anything
debut
about them.
album until their very last album. I don't know. Are they still recording? I don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea anything
You
about
know.
Yes. I don't know like how many albums they got, anything yet. I've just now heard the first one. So, and I'm hooked.
But it said they had a lot.
I'm
Well, I
going
think
down
was
this
their-
rabbit hole.
Didn't it say it was their 5th album? So, I mean, they got at least 5. They got at least 5 albums. John says, progressive rock is nonsense.
It's progressive music.
It's progressive music.
Weird time
signatures,
signatures, long songs.
Okay.
And I like the storytelling aspect of it. I dig that. I want a story. That's really what I want in my songs. I'm
Yeah.
a big time nerd, and I love like sci-fi. I love like Lord of the Rings type stuff, Tolkien type stuff. Rush, I love that they throw some Tolkien stuff in there on me every now and then. I really dig the shit out of that. And I like the Rivendell song. Love that. That's fantastic.
The Esquire said back in the early 70s, there were no digital multi-purpose keyboards. So Wakeman on stage brought about a 15 keyboards on racks in a half circle. Each different sound required its own key.
Oh my God, I
Hey,
never
we-
thought about that.
I've seen some videos where they had
A bunch of
multiple
keyboards.
but I didn't know that's what that was for.
Yeah, I never knew that's what they did it for.
See, that's things we take for advantage, guys. How many of y'all have had a keyboard and it's got every single setting on there?
Oh, man.
Wow. I never
Yeah.
thought about that.
Well, it does make sense. It does make sense when you think about, the technology difference between then and now.
And if you hit the wrong key, I mean, you can really get, bang, and you just mess it up.
You messed the
I mean,
whole
y'all know
song
how
up.
it
Can you
goes.
imagine that?
Dang.
Wow. That's where it takes a lot of talent, and that's what makes people great is a lot of these people were masters at what they did. They didn't come in, they wasn't average. We're not listening to the average singers. We're listening to the phenomenal singers.
That's what we want to. So King Crimson, Wendell says King Crimson, Genesis, Gentle Giant, Jethro Tull, Emerson, Lake Palmer, ELP were the originators of progressive rock. So those are other albums we need to check out. Only
Okay.
other one out of that has been Genesis. That
Yeah,
we've
that's the
heard,
only one I've ever even heard out of, Wendell.
besides these.
So I've heard of Jethro Tull, but I've never heard anything that they've sang. I've never heard of Emerson at all, or
Me
King
neither.
Crimson, or Gentle Giant. No, I've never. And I think Ronnie said we should check out another one up here.
Rhyme, cry.
No, let's see.
It was
Oh,
the
my
Genesis
goodness.
album, though, that he also requested.
Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see if we can find it. There was another band, Prodigy, maybe, or
Prodigy.
maybe
Well,
not
it could
Prodigy.
have
I thought Prodigy when I seen it, but it may not have been Prodigy. I'll go through these comments and see
Man.
if I can find it.
Rhyme Crime, though, that's one he wants us to do by Genesis.
Yes.
So next time we
Profile.
do Genesis, we need to do that.
A lot of
Profile.
you guys saying Profile. Is Profile a band
Or a person.
or what's going on there?
Supertramp,
Oh.
Kansas, and Journey. Yeah, we love Journey.
I love and I love Kansas. I've heard only a couple Kansas songs, but everything I've heard by Kansas, I loved.
Yeah.
Dust
So
in the
they're
Wind.
progressive rock too,
I
or are
guess.
they just rock?
Yeah, and I loved like Kansas, Dust in the Wind. I heard that on Highlander.
Oh.
Loved the shit out of
His
that.
part says so. Progressive rock is like very poetic lyrics, but rarely about teen love. Now that makes sense because
Yeah, and I can't.
all these songs today, and even when we were,
I
growing up,
don't
there was
like-
a lot of like.
I don't like that anyway.
Teen
The
love or
teen
all that
love
stuff.
stuff. I'm like, no.
I mean, I do sometimes. I'm a girl.
Yeah, I could.
Sappy.
No, man, give me the Necromancer by like Rush. Don't give me give me the Temple of Syrinx. Don't give me sappy love songs. I don't like sappy love songs. I want to see some action.
You liked
I want
country.
some action. Well, I like
He
country,
kinda
but
likes
it's not all.
the fighting country though.
Yeah, I like fighting country. Give me some damn fighting music. I want to get down
He
with
likes
it.
some Hank Williams Jr. and
Well, yeah, I want
Whatever.
something. I don't want nothing that's like
Nursery Crime. Yeah.
a wuss song. I want some, like bad to the bone. That's what I can deal with.
That's like country.
I know. I mean, I like stuff like that. I'm not really into sappy ass love songs. But all right, guys, till next time. Thank you guys for being with us.
Thanks,
Make sure you
guys.
subscribe if
Been
you haven't already.
fun.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Till next time.
Stay jolly.
And I'm out of here.